From inside LoanDepot Park in Miami, Florida, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Miami Marlins.
Yeah, all I do is win, 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 win. Haters wanna hate, they ain't made top 10. Double, triple team, what they need to defend. I juke left and I'm going with the win. I'm going with it. I feel like a champion. A champion, ain't nothing that can't be done. Oh yeah, I put it all on the line. Definition of divine.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Sandy Alcantara. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Alcantara, 30 years old now, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. There's a strike. To the right side. Hicks takes it to the bag. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. And Eugenio Suarez with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Good start for him in this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Now a chance for Eugenio Suarez. Suarez matched a homer in his last game. Here comes the 0-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Runner on the move. Sliced hard but foul. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes again. High fly ball right field. Conine under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the 1st, and going for the Reds in this one, Andrew Abbott. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Xavier Edwards now at the plate. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Trying to bunt his way on. And that's just foul. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Oh, 2 now. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slur. And time now for the Marlins lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Digging in, Kyl Stowers. And that one pulled foul. Foul ball there. That one outside. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 3rd.
And up next for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Hernandez launched a homer in his most recent game.
Aye.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Connor Norby. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now to a board.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knob. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Otto Lopez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Swing, and he popped it up. McLain moving under this one. And that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. In now for the Reds, Will Benson.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Next pitch is downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Up the middle, Lopez whips it to first on the run, and they get the out.
Batting 6, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Ball 1.
No score here in the second.
Ball 2.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Here's a 3-0. And that one clips the corner. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Matt McLain will hit next. Right through there for a strike. Lowe over at first with one away. Next offering is down low. And that's through there for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Conine under this one. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8, catcher Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Hey.
And that's down and away. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. And that one inside and it hit him.
Right there.
Batting ninth, third baseman,
Ke'Bryan Hayes getting ready to hit. 4 for 8 in the series so far. And that drops in for a strike. The Reds looking to strike first here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Inside, just missed. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two on, 2 outs. They take the force out, and that's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Liam Hicks.
First baseman, Liam Hicks.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Lowe takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
7, right fielder, Griffin Conine.
And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Now it's going to be Esteury Ruiz. Just off the inside edge. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Splits the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now at the plate, Dane Myers. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 3rd, no score. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Here's a 2-2. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. Friedl rounds second on his way to 3rd. And that's a double. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So digging in, Elly De La Cruz. Golden opportunity right here. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. The Reds with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right through there for a strike. One and 2 here. Lifted in the air, out to left. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from 3rd. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Such an impressive play defensively right there. The outfielder on the run. First makes the catch, but then quickly able to set his feet and get a strong enough throw with accuracy to the dish. Nice job by the catcher as well to finish it off. Just a highlight play.
Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. Flied to right his first time. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Man at second. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That's in there, and the count is 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. That's a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Outside.
That pitch is out.
Suarez off of first with 2 away. Good job to fight that one off. Another 1-2. And delivers outside. The 2-2. Right side, Hicks. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back here in Miami, and at the plate for Miami, Graham Pauley. On the ground, out to short. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Marlins,
Kyl Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Nathaniel Lowe. outside with a breaking ball. Lowe measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Hey.
That's off the mark. 3-1 now.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McLain.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McLain. Flied to right his first time.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
There's a strike at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
0-2 now. In the air, right field. Conine should have this one. 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher Jose Trevino.
1 out, man at first. In now for the Reds, Jose Trevino. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Activity in the bullpen. Lake Bacher up and throwing. Fauché also getting ready. Oh, 1 down. That one kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though.
That's ball 2.
That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Lake
the
Bacher
Marlins.
comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 1 out. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive. That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit, 1 for 2. One out, bases full. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch, backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably a good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Oh, and this one gets away. Played the plate, and they cut him down.
Man, that ball got far away from the catcher, but they still had time to throw out the runner trying to advance. Not pretty.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at LoanDepot Park. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Here's your 1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And foul ball. The 1-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Raging back towards the wall. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Up next for the Marlins, designated hitter, Connor Norby.
Next to hit, Connor Norby. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fly ball to right. He's got it, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 so far. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball. The 0-2. Sets him down looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Miami down in order. They trail here 1-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Calvin Fauché.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Dane Myers digs in now.
Right fielder Dane Myers.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so
Ball one.
they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. One up, one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
In the air, left field. Stowers under it, takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio
And now the
Suarez.
designated hitter for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a strike in there. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And now 1 and 2. Just off the outside edge.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
That missed by a lot, and it's 3 and 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Three, 2. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for Cincinnati, left
Fielder got a
fielder,
piece of it,
Will
but the
Benson.
way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Calvin Fauché won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher for the Marlins, Jansen Junk.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Will Benson will hit next. And there's a strike. That's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. Pitch kicks away. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
This one in the air, center field. and that'll do it. Nice work from the Miami pen there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Liam Hicks.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two now. Tap to first. Lowe takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball right side. McLain over to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. Fly to left his first time. Strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
To the right side, McLain. Play made, that ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
So all hail the honorable. It's to my real ill heavyweight hitters, dope hitters, 50 ways to make figures. They come on the spot, the fail sisters, like the hair rail spitters, the kids on the ziggas. When it's ugly, then the club is lovely. Thugs be sipping bubbly to my comrade to keep it flaming hot on dangerous blocks, claiming spots where the goal is to be one of the top ranked soldiers.
Now pitching for
So a
the
lefty
Marlins,
out of the pen, Cade
number
Gibson.
58,
The offense will
Cade
need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Matt McLain. That one ripped, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Lopez tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Jose Trevino now at the plate. Just missed. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, and at the plate for Miami, Graham Pauley.
Graham Pauley.
Liner caught at second.
Up next for the Marlins.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The Reds up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder.
Now Kyl Stowers. That one is hammered right field. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive, and it stays fair.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next is the designated hitter, Connor Norby. Swinging a foul straight back. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a foul ball. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. We're through 6 full. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Nardi. Brian Hayes getting ready to hit.
Baseman, Brian Hayes.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
The 0-1. Nardi, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Payoff pitch. Got him. 1 away.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Friedl in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 2-1.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 down. Dane Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Splits the plate. That's strike 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Cincinnati,
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit, 1 for 3.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch inside. Full count now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The kick, the 3-2. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
First and second, 1 out. Eugenio Suarez digs in now.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
That one missing inside. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your man.
Next for Cincinnati, left fielder, Will Benson.
So bases all loaded up. Will Benson now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Berg, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Strike 2. Oh, and he can't handle it. Gets away. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. It's 3-1.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Andrew Nardi done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher on
Marlins.
here, Anthony
Number
Bender.
36.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Stepping in, Nathaniel Lowe.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Clearly taking all the way right there. I think he's just trying to measure up this new arm out there on the mound.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 3 and the Marlins 1. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Lopez leading things off and takes a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. But you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Hey!
The Marlins trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Now here is Griffin Conine.
Hey! 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Friedl under it. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Gusto. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. And fires in a fastball at 95. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Trevino batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Pete Fairbanks, the closer, is getting loose. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. This one in the air, right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman.
So digging in, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Fastball for a strike. And now 2-2. In the air to left center, Ruiz makes his way towards it, pulls it in on the run, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder TJ Friedl.
Back to the top of the order now. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Oh, and 2 now. Popped in the air, left field, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Marlins 1. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brock Burke. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
Esteury Ruiz.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Friedl takes it in for the out. One down.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Here's the third baseman, Graham Pauley.
Nope. Ball one.
The Reds up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charging. Crazy.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In the air, left field, and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the left fielder, Kyl Stowers. He's already homered in this game.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Billy.
Fought off foul. Two on, 1 out. Oh, that hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they end up with 2 in scoring position after the out at first base. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Pauley on third. Edwards at second with 2 gone. And a count 1-2. That's to third. And that will end the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Through 8 full, it's the Reds 3 and the Marlins 1. This is Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Dane Myers getting ready to hit.
Right fielder, Dane Myers.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Here's the 0-2. That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop.
Now here is Elly De La Cruz. Just missed. And the 1-0.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Nice stop. There's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
One out man at first. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. And the 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Elly on the move. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
Runner takes off, pitches high. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Man on second, 2 down. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 2-0. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that is that. Reds leave one as the lead remains 3-1.
Con el ritmo latino vamos a bailar. Baby, tú ven pescar.
Now pitching for
Back
Cincinnati.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Emilio Pagan.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This one in the air. Lowe has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop Otto Lopez.
Now at the plate, Otto Lopez. That one ripped right center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The Reds trying to close out a 2-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fouled off. He was late. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Lopez around third. The relay to the plate. He's safe. It's 3-2.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Next to hit, Griffin Conine. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Down the line, and it's foul. So the tying run at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Now a chance for Esteury Ruiz. Fastball for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out to short, De La Cruz. Throw to first, ball game. And the Reds add another to their winning streak.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Pa' que me la modele, ya las heridas no le duelen, yo le traigo pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres, tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres, por tu cara sé que quieres. Yeah.